Basically, we had a group of SDRs that had never been trained to do SDR work, but they'd really, they'd had a year to play around and learn themselves. And when I started, everyone was kind of doing their own thing. There wasn't really knowledge sharing within the team, and no one had been coached essentially on how an SDR really should be working or how they could be communicating with prospects. We provided Growth Genie with materials from our side so that they could really understand our business and what our value propositions, et cetera, are. Growth Genie was very active in reaching out if they had any questions, but really just did it by themselves and did it well too. It was really nice to kind of get an existing playbook for us without having to do all of the manual work required. There's a lot of analysis and data that goes into the playbook and the cadences that you created for us. So in that sense, having that really compiled by you saved us a lot of time and effort and really made sure that we had the best outcome that we could for our messaging. There's a lot more consistency within the team. And I think with getting really good sequences and messaging, obviously that makes the SDR's life a lot easier. So activity levels are pretty good. And our SDRs are also reaching targets quite steadily at the moment. They've been doing really consistent work. And I think that is partly accredited to the coaching and the playbook that we had with Growth Genie. The biggest impact was for my role, really, because it's something that I would have had to do otherwise. So once again, I was doing a lot of things at the start myself. So having you guys kind of support and do that side of the project for me obviously saved me a lot of time as well. And it allowed us to really get all of the changes into one big blob basically. So I didn't have to roll it out over 6 months and do the work. I could just focus on what I needed to do, and simultaneously you were working on it.